Hey, welcome back. Paying full prices whack. Let me show you how to stack these savings. Hey y'all, it's D and we are inside of CVS getting ready to get into some amazing deals, freebie deals, money maker deals, cheap deals to save you a lot of money on your household essentials. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and in the comments let me know down below where y'all from, what the weather's like. I'm here in Georgia and it feels really good outside. But nonetheless, moving forward, you're never gonna pay full price again. So as always, if you're ready to learn how to save over $100+ a month through couponing and get my personal step-by-step method, make sure you grab my free coupon trip checklist guide. The link will be down below in the description of this video so you can get your copy. So don't miss out on these savings. All right, y'all, so we're about to make some money on our oil care. I'm gonna do this deal right here on our Crest and the more expensive Crest. When we spend $15, we get back a $7 extra buck. Remember, extra buck is another word for CVS cash, so I could turn around and use that in my next deal or on other items that I need in the store. And I went ahead and picked up two of the ones at $10.79 because I had some really great digitals and some really great CRTs, which is another word for CVS coupon. So I have both of these CRTs, which should stack together. This one is for $4 off when I buy two. I did scan both of those, and those both attached to the coupon. And this 2 off of 8 Crest digital or CRT. And then everybody should have gotten this $5 digital, so that'll take $5 off of one. And then y'all check y'all Coupon 24 app, because on there I have a $5 digital that I can use for that second one, because remember, digitals are a one-time use. So for my deal, me picking up two of them, and remember y'all always use extra bucks to lower your out-of-pocket, but both of these initially would be $21.58, which is crazy to think that toothpaste is over $20. But then I have the $4 off of 2 CRT, that 2 off of 8 CRT, $5 digital from Coupon 24 app. So initially that's going to leave me to pay $5.58, which I'm just going to use extra bucks or my gift card that I redeemed for Fetch rewards. So I'll pay the $5.58 initially, get back a $7 extra buck, making this not only free but a $1.42 moneymaker. Speaking of oil care, y'all, those of you who might need these more expensive like Oral-B electric toothbrush, these might be the best time to get stocked up on, because these more expensive ones like this one right here, which normally is $120, not only is it $79.99 this week, but for buying one you get back a $30 extra buck, making that just $49.99. But like I always tell y'all, make sure you do this through Rakuten. It's a free rebate out web browser that literally gives us cash back at tons of places. CVS happens to be one of those places. Not to mention, if you're new, with my special link, which will be down below in the description of this video, you'll also get a $50 welcome bonus when you spend $50 out of pocket, and that's in addition to the cash back. And currently we're getting 7% cash back from CVS. So once you click the link and get signed up for Rakuten, your search CVS, they will bring you to CVS site where you can log into your account or create an account if you don't have one, and you'll add this as an online pickup order. And so initially you will pay the $79.99, and then remember, if you're new, you get the $50 welcome bonus, and then we'll also get the $30 extra buck for spending $30 plus the 7% from Rakuten. So when it's all said and done, if you were to do this deal right here on Rakuten, in all, we would be getting back $85.59 after initially paying out the $79.99, making this not only free but a $5.60 moneymaker. Now, of course, if your store has this one, you can come out even cheaper grabbing that one. Or another deal you could even do is this Oral-B one right here, which is on a promotion where it's $44.99. And for buying one, we get a $15 extra buck. And then this one looks like we get back a $25 extra buck. But remember, whatever you decide to do, if you do plan on taking advantage of that new user bonus, make sure you're at least at $50 before your tax and shipping, and after any CVS gift cards, extra bucks, promo codes come off. But these are great deals to do on Rakuten because you're already about to spend money on it, so why not get cash back? Deal you might want to do this week, especially with the holidays slowly approaching, or maybe you're giving out gifts, or you're looking for a good gift idea, or just a way to save on things you already spend money on. We got this amazing gift card promotion back again. When we spend $100 on select gift cards, we get back a $20 extra buck. And like I always say, y'all, I love how you can mix and match. So maybe you want to do 2 $50 gift cards, or maybe you want to do 4 $25 gift cards. And I like how it includes these zillion ones, which normally includes several stores. And then there are also other stores that you might want to grab. If you look on, well, I'll put the picture here on the screen, but there's other places included, I think, like Domino's, DoorDash, and things like that. But definitely a hot deal to do, especially with the holidays approaching. here's another hot deal you might want to do. Would even make a good gift idea. Y'all, if you do hair appliances, this might be the week to grab them. We have several promotions on different varieties. Some of the ones like these curling irons are $14.99, and some of the flat irons are like $19.99, and some of the other hair dryers are also a part of that promotion. Or like this big hair dryer right here, which is normally almost $50, is $39.99. But for like the $14.99 products and $19.99 products, y'all, yes, we're already saving, but on top of that, for buying one, we get a $10 extra buck. So a great way to get your curling iron for just $4.99, because like I always say, you can use extra bucks to lower your out-of-pocket costs. And this will be another good deal to maybe do through Rakuten and stack that with the new user bonus, or just the cash back to turn this deal into an even bigger savings. But if you do some of the more expensive products like the hair dryer down here, which again is normally almost $50, and this week is $39.99, you get back a $15 extra buck. Definitely not bad. So stay tuned. I'll show you a nice little deal you might want to do. Hot deal, which I actually might do because I actually like these Mielle products, but they're on this amazing promotion this week, y'all. When we spend $20, we get a $10 extra buck. So a great deal in itself. But y'all, we might have got a 5 off of 2 digital. So let's say worst case scenario, you get, or better case scenario, you get to that $20 mark, you would save $5 with that coupon, initially pay $15 if you don't have any extra bucks or gift cards to use, and then get back a $10 extra buck, making $20 worth of products just $5. Absolutely amazing if you need hair care or if this is your hair care of choice. Currently, this is the one that I have, and I love this stuff, like I said, y'all. So y'all let me know what you have. I have this product, this one, and then the leave-in conditioner and the shampoo, and I am a fan. So y'all let me know what's your go-to hair brand, or if you do like the Mielle, which other ones do y'all prefer. But make sure y'all scan though, because I noticed that not all of the products are part of the promotion. Some are just on clearance. I saw online for like 50% off. And remember, items on clearance do not track towards any extra buck deal. This is why it's also important to scan your products, y'all, because I also have a CRT for $4 off when I spend $25 on textured hair products. So that would be another way that I could save even more, even though I just need to get to the $20 mark to get the extra buck. But a lot of these products are over $10 anyway, so that allows me to at least probably get some more expensive products and at least save $4 and get at least $25 worth. Looks like the cheapest way you could get to that $20 mark. I did scan these edge controls at $7.49. They are attaching to the 502 digital, and then there are some products that are like $13.49, so you could grab one of the $13.49 products in the edge control. That brings you right to $20.98. And then remember that 502 digital will come off. You'll pay the $15.98. Worst case scenario, get back a $10 extra buck, making all products $5.98. Now if you are doing this online, the spin deals where you have to spend a certain amount to get back an extra buck, those actually have to be satisfied, and if they're not, then you won't get the extra buck. So let me show you a deal you might also want to do through Rakuten to get your hair products for super cheap. What you could do is pick up 2 of the Mielle products, which are $11.79. So I did a shampoo and a conditioner, and then I added in the edge control right there at $7.49. So with all 3 of those products, initially we are going to be at $30.47. But if you have like a CRT like me for $4 off when you spend $25, that would be a great deal or a great way to use that. And then if you also have, of course, that 5 for 2 digital, that will come off. And as you see, we are still at that $20 threshold amount. Now just make sure you're at the $20 threshold amount after the digital. So maybe you don't want to get $30 worth of products. I'm just sharing because I have that CRT, and maybe you do as well. And then what you could also do is add in the deal with the hair appliances, like this hair dryer, which is $39.99. And remember, for buying one, we get a $15 extra buck. So that means everything in our cart before tax and shipping and after our coupons and extra bucks come off, y'all, we are at $61.46. But remember, Rakuten is going to give us 7% cash back currently, and then we're also going to get that $50 bonus. New users will get that $50 bonus for spending $50 out of pocket. So initially, that's $54.30 you're getting back in cash, plus the $10 extra buck for the Mielle deal and the $15 extra buck for the hair appliances deal. So that's $79.30 we're getting back. They're initially paying out $61.76, so $79.30, which ends up making this deal not only free but a $17.54 moneymaker, y'all. So you're just throwing cash away if you're not using Rakuten, y'all, because even if you're not new to Rakuten, you'll still get the extra bucks plus the 7% cash back. So always switch it to your preference though, because again, if you don't have a CRT like I do for 4 off of 25, maybe you want to add some other items in, but just make sure after that digital comes off for the Mielle, you're still at 20. So I'm gonna pick up 2 of the edge controls at $7.49 and then the normal leave-in conditioner that I normally get at $11.79. It is a little bit cheaper online if you do this like online as a pickup order, but everything would have brought me to $26.47. That 4 off of 25 CRT would come off, that 5 off of 2 digital would also come off, and then that'll drop me down to $17.47, and then I'll get back a $10 extra buck, y'all, making all 3 products $7.47 or $2.49 each. Check out with this Crest deal, and I'm gonna roll that $7 extra buck into this Mielle deal to come out even cheaper. Went ahead and checked out doing the first deal with the Crest, and that worked out beautifully. As you see, the receipts are a little bit different at the updated system, but everything rung up beautifully. All my digitals came off, including the Coupon 24 app digital, and I didn't have any extra bucks, so I paid the $5.32 before tax, which again I just put on a gift card, and it gave me back the $7 extra buck, making that a money maker. Now I'm just gonna roll this $7 into this next deal. I went ahead and checked out with that second transaction, just rolling that extra buck from the first deal, and y'all, that worked out beautifully. I paid $10.77 before tax, and then I did get back the $10 extra buck, and again I just rolled that on a Fetch Rewards gift card. So far I haven't spent any of my own money. Now let's get into some more amazing deals. Y'all, if you do need body wash, we do got a great promotion happening on our Dove products where when you buy 2, you get a $4 extra buck. And y'all know I'm frugal and I don't like paying for inserts. And I noticed that there is free printable coupons. I'll leave the link down below for Dove, like the holiday treat scented ones. So if your store carries those, that would be a great way to stack that with the promotion and with the coupons, because when I signed up I noticed that there's like $2 off of 2 Dove or $1 off of 1 Dove product. So a great way to print those coupons for free and stack it with this promotion. So get into some amazing baby care deals, y'all. We got this amazing promotion when we spend $20 on select products, and it works for several products, y'all, like Kleenex, Scott products, paper products, because I'm actually going to do the deal with the paper products. But when we spend $20, we get a $5 extra buck, and y'all, our pull-ups and good nights and even our Huggies are included, and those are 2 for $20. So a great way to get to that $20 mark and get back the $5 extra buck. But always check your coupons, y'all, because in the past I've gotten amazing CRTs for Huggies, and we might even have digital, so always scan your products as well, which we do. So I noticed on my account I have this $1 digital, which everybody should have, so you could use that and stack it with this deal. And then I have this $4 CRT as well. Now that will probably vary, but that's already going to give me $5 off. So if you needed diapers and you have those same coupons, you will pay $15 initially, get back a $5 extra buck, making 2 packs $10, y'all, or $5 each. But again, switch it to your preference. But if anything, y'all, you should at least have that $1 digital. And if you're doing this online, remember that's a spend deal. So you wouldn't want to use the digital, or if you do use the digital, you might want to add in some of the other participating products like the wipes, and get to that $20 mark, because the wipes are also included. Here's a nice deal you can do, and another way to get your baby care for super cheap if you do this through Rakuten. We got this amazing promotion on our Pampers. It's the bigger boxes, y'all, that are normally almost $35. They're buy one, get the second one 40% off, and then for buying 2, we get a $10 extra buck. And with this deal, y'all, we have $3 digitals. So whether you need the pull-ups or the easy ups, I mean, those are also included, or whether you just need the diapers. So what I would do is, again, do this through Rakuten, so that way you can get that 7% cash back, plus the new users will get that $50 welcome bonus when you spend $50 out of pocket, but with my special link only. So again, it'll be down below in the description of this video. But if they're priced at $34.79, you would pick up 2. Remember, that first one's going to be regular price, and then that second one should ring up $20.87. So we are at $55.66, and remember, we have that $3 digital that will come off. So initially you would pay the $52.66, but remember, if you're trying to get that new user bonus, don't use any extra bucks or gift cards to pay, and then also make sure you're at least at $50 before your tax and shipping is applied. So we're good because we're at $52.66. But remember, currently we're getting 7% cash back from Rakuten. Rakuten. Plus new users get that $50 welcome bonus. So that's $53.63 we would get back, plus the $10 extra buck, y'all. Even though initially we paid $52.66, that's going to end up making this transaction, y'all, not only free, but an $11 moneymaker. You know you got that baby shower coming up, or you know you need diapers, a great way to get them for super cheap. And remember, even if you're not new to Rakuten, you'll still get the extra bucks back, plus the 7% cash back. So a great deal to do and still save on something that you need. Remember I told y'all that the Scott paper products are also a part of that spend $20 deal and get back a $5 extra buck that works for like the Huggies. So I'm gonna do my deal a little differently because I have some amazing CRTs, y'all, for Scott. So I have this 3 off of 10 CRT. That'll vary, not all accounts will get it, but everybody should at least also probably have that dollar digital. And these paper products are $10.99. Now if you need paper towels, you can get the Scott paper towels. Those are $9.99 and also a part of the deal. But I'm going to pick up this 18 equals 36 roll right here at $10.99, and with my $4 in savings, that's going to drop it down to $6.99. But at least that's $10.99 tracking towards that $20 balance. So let's go ahead and add the next items. So also included in our spend $20 promotion are our U by Kotex products. So I'm going to grab one of these tampons at $6.29 because I have some really great CRTs I can stack with that. I have $1.50 off of one and another one that I got this week. So that way that'll give me $3 off. And then check Ibotta, y'all. I have $1 cashback offer on there as well that is attaching. So remember, Ibotta is another free rebate app I love using. It's a great way to make your deals even cheaper. Not to mention, if you're new, with my sign up link, you'll get a $5 welcome bonus after submitting your first receipt, which can make this even cheaper. So I'll leave it down below if you want to get signed up. But if you just ended up picking up the U by Kotex alone, y'all, that's already $4 in savings I'm getting, making that just $2.29. But at least another $6.29 helping me go towards that $20 balance. So now we have 2 products. We're still not quite at 20, so let's go ahead and add the last item. I'm gonna add is some Kleenex products, y'all. They are 2 for $4 and also a part of the promotion. And for these cooling aloe ones on Ibotta, we have 50-cent cashback offers. Now it's only a limit of 1, so I could just pick up 1, but I think I'm not gonna quite be at 20 without me picking up more than 1. So I'm gonna grab 2 and get that added to my cart. This just caught my eye. These Total Home ones are buy 2 get 2 free. So not bad, because you'll be paying what, $6. It comes with 8 packs, but you'll be getting a total of 4. So for this third transaction, this is everything I plan on picking up. I'm at $21.28, and remember, when I spend $20, I'll get that $5 extra buck. But when my CRT for 3 off of 10 for the Scott comes off in that dollar digital, along with my $3 or $1.50 times 2 for the U by Kotex also comes off, initially that's going to drop me down to $14.28. But I'm just going to roll that $10 extra buck I got from the Mielle deal to lower my out of pocket even more. But worst case scenario, you would pay the $14.28. We'll get back a $5 extra buck. Plus, remember, I'm going to be getting back $1.50 from Ibotta. 50 cents for one of the Kleenex, and then $1 for the U by Kotex. So that's going to make my final out of pocket, y'all, for all 4 products $7.78 or $1.94 each. But remember, I'm technically going to be making $1.50 because I'm just going to be using a gift card, so I don't have to spend any of my own money, but getting back $1.50 in cash. So let's head to the register. Let's test this transaction out. I went ahead and checked out doing this next transaction with the spend 20 get 5, and that worked out beautifully, y'all. All my CRTs came off, my digitals came off. I used $10 and then a few cents in extra bucks. Initially I paid $3.95 before tax, and I did get back the $5 extra buck. But again, I just rolled it on the Fetch Rewards gift card, and then I submitted to Ibotta. It didn't initially pick up the U by Kotex, but after I said missing items and scanned it, it picked it up. So I got the $1.50 back there. Now I'm going to roll that $5 extra buck into my last and final transaction. Store isn't tagged, but if you maybe have some extra bucks expiring, or you're just looking for a cheap way to get items that you need, things that we never really get good deals on, we have tons of BOGO items this week at CVS, y'all, like food and household essentials. And I was really excited to see that the trash bags, the Total Home ones, are also a part of the BOGO promotion. And sometimes you might get some CRTs for Total Home that you can stack with it to come out even cheaper. So definitely don't miss out on these deals. Make sure you're taking the time to look at the weekly ads. You know, I noticed when I logged into my Coupon 24 app, I got this offer where when I sign up for the email list, I'll get a coupon. It said for $5 off, but it told me to select a particular brand, and I selected Always. And once I signed up, y'all, it actually gave me $7 off. So, or $7 off coupon for the Always. So I'm going to be using that to factor in with this promotion for spend 30 and get a $10 extra buck. Notice we also had some cashback offers on Ibotta for the for the Always. I did pick up these at $7.59 so I could use that $7 coupon, and it attaches to this $2 cashback offer, so that's gonna make that a money maker. It's gonna make a great filler item. This L'Oreal REBATE like daily cream cleanser is $9.79 and a part of the promotion. And this $5 digital that everybody should have is attaching. So a great way to get it for $4.89 and to also track towards your $30 balance. We got tons of like stationary items, I guess that's what you call these, like supplies that are also part of the promotion. And I noticed that a lot of the tapes are buy one get one free, like these CVS brand ones, which are $2.09. So if you're looking for like a cheap filler item, this might be something you might want to add in, or maybe you want to get some of the Scotch products or other products. But buy one get one free, not bad. And again, it's attaching to that promotion. Lots of household products included in the spend $30 promotion. So if you need laundry care like Tide, Gain, Downy, a lot of times we'll get digitals and even some offers on our Coupon 24 app. But I think I'm going to focus on the Febreze because they're 20% off. And we have that $3.50 digital coupon that is attaching to these sprays, which are a little bit cheaper. Or maybe you want to grab the plug, which is even cheaper. So always switch it to your preference. And then another item you might want to add, which I think I'm going to add in my deal, is going to be our Dawn Power Wash, or even the detergent or the dish detergent. Those are $5.99. And then for the Power Blast, we have this $2 digital, which will make it even cheaper. The item that you might want to think about adding are these Arm & Hammer products. These toothpaste are buy one get one 50% off. And then we have a $2 digital for one, and then we also have a cashback offer on Ibotta for $1.50 back. So I think I'm gonna pick up one, and then that $2 digital come off. I'll pay $3.19, but then submit to Ibotta for the $1.50 back. And then remember, this will also be tracking towards that spend $30 balance. So initially end up making it $1.69. Now typically I don't like to pay for toothpaste, but this makes a great filler item. For my spend $30 deal, this is how I'm gonna do it. Now I could come out cheaper if I take out the Dawn and the tape and add in 2 of the Febreze, but I'm trying to get things that I would need more so of, and I have a whole bunch of Febreze. So everything brings me to $30.65. But then when all my digital coupons come off, initially I'm going to end up paying, I'll initially pay the $14.65. But remember, I should be also getting back a $10 extra buck for spending $30, $1.50 from Ibotta for the Arm & Hammer, and then $2 for the Always. That's going to end up making everything there, y'all, $1.15. Now it ends up being a money maker if you end up switching it like I initially said, but a great way to get the things I need. So let's head to the restaurant. Let's test this out. I'm gonna pick me up some cheap floss products because I have these 2 CRTs, one from last week and one from this week, and that's gonna give me $4 off. And these are buy one get one 40% off. So I'm gonna pick up 2 of the ones at $2.99. That'll total me $4.78. But after the $4 CRTs come off, I should pay just 78 cents. I went ahead and checked out my last and final transaction, and everything for the most part worked out beautifully. I realized my $5 extra buck wasn't applied, but again, I just put it on a gift card, so I'm not going to complain. But all my coupons came off, even that $7 coupon for the Coupon 24 app, and I did get back my $10 extra buck. And then I did submit to Ibotta for the Always and the Arm & Hammer, and initially didn't pick up the Always, but again I scanned it and then it picked it up, so I got back $3.50 there. So far, y'all, out of everything I picked up today, did the math, and this is over $108 worth of products, and that's me including the sales price that I was able to get for not only free but a $5 money maker. Because again, you got to use those extra bucks. You got to make sure you're redeeming those gift cards so you can lower your out-of-pocket expense. So all in all, I didn't spend any of my own money, and I got back $5 from Ibotta, making this haul of over $108 worth of products a $5 money maker. So if you made it to the end, comment down below all that for a $5 money maker, or I love CVS. And don't forget to like, of course, follow and subscribe for more ways to save. Happy couponing.